Do you ever feel like your hormones are running the show? Like, what is happening right now? I'm just going to give you a little hint. It might not just be your hormones. It might actually be your nervous system, your gut-brain axis. It might actually be an imbalance at the root. So you might remember that not that long ago, I went through this like trauma, this situation that really rocked me, and it threw my whole system out of whack again. And my hormones were one of the systems that got really whammied. And my hormones were out of whack, my irritability, my skin issues, and my cycles were like unbelievable. So much PMS. And I had been free of all of that for so long. And I can remember back from when I was like at the depths of that chronic fight or flight at my absolute worst. And I started this holistic supplement protocol, Fundamentals and Mood, the same one that I talk about all the time. And I started that protocol, and within 3 months, my hormones were like totally balanced. And that had never happened in my life. And I'm like, this is like the easiest, shortest, lightest, PMS free situation I've ever had in my life. And so as my body went into total crisis mode again recently, I double down and I get right back to being really intentional with my fundamentals in the mood and that same holistic system that I use every time. And I got right back to being really intentional with that. And within a few months, I was back to, I mean, it's just been 3 months. This is my third cycle. I went from horrible, worst I've had in years, to back to normal. And so it's really incredible when you address the body at the root, the gut-brain axis, which includes your nervous system. And when you include that and address that, at the root, how absolutely transformative it is for those things that maybe are not what they seem. So like my hormone issues are not a hormone issue. And a lot of people's hormone issues are not a hormone issue. They're actually a gut-brain axis issue. And your body is the symptom is your body saying, hello, something's wrong, right? And so you address it at the root, rebalance the core of the body, and then symptoms start finding their way out the door. So this isn't just theory. This is actually lived experience. I can't tell you the amount of times that this same protocol has brought me back to life after a major sickness or a major trauma or a toxic overload or whatever it might have been in my life in the last 5 years. This protocol is the thing that puts me back into balance the fastest of anything and the best of anything that I've ever seen before. And it's a total game changer when you're thinking about symptoms, right? And you're thinking, I have to fix that symptom. Take it back a step and focus on the gut-brain axis. That is the root. That is the core. Let me know what you think.